All right, good morning, everybody. I'm Jared.
And I'm Jennifer, and we're starting this Monday off with talking about drinking water. So it's been in the news recently about PFAs or PFAS, some people call them, or they're also known as forever chemicals in tap water. And in the United States, a new study finds that nearly half the U.S. tap water, 45%, has these forever chemicals in them, which is not a good thing because they can cause cancer. So it's a good idea.
I guess I'm not surprised, really.
Yeah, I mean,
they're everywhere, aren't they, at this point?
Yeah, so get your water tested.
I mean, if it's in half of the water supply, in all likelihood, it might be in yours, so.
Yeah, yes. And we could be doomed. I don't know. You know, at this stage, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah.
All right. Moving on.
I just don't know where we're going. Okay, this is so cool. So the Northern Lights. I have never seen them. I
neither, no.
It's like on my bucket list to go. But you have to normally go, you know, super far north, Iceland, that sort of thing. Well, this year, actually Thursday, 17 states could potentially, in the United States, could see the Northern Lights. So Josh Fitzpatrick was telling me on Thursday, perhaps if you're, so Western Maryland, people there could potentially see them between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. It's almost worth a drive.
I mean, I've always wanted to see them.
That would be a lot cheaper.
Yeah. It'd be a lot cheaper than going all the way to Alaska.
Yeah, but you know, like how cool is that?
That is so cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to see them. And
so, yeah.
This is a rare opportunity this far south that you can actually.
Yeah. So they're saying, I guess, so Alaska, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, Indiana, Maine, and Maryland. So Maryland, you know, would be the closest for us. But that would be so neat to see.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the time Thursday night to drive up there, go for it.
Do it if you can.
Take pictures for us.
Yeah, right.
Send them to us.
All right. And then this is just something adorable. So it took me a second when I was looking at this video because I hadn't read it, and I was like, what are we looking at? I thought they were all puppies, but no, it's puppies and piglets.
Oh, that's so cute.
And they are just playing on a farm in Alabama.
It's funny because they're about the same size now, but
yeah, that'll
pigs
change.
will be much bigger.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the mom or dad walking into the frame
just
there.
Kinda, hurting the little animals. But how cute is that? Adorable.
It's a great way to start our work week with little piglets and puppies.
And on a happy note.
And on a happy note. All right, thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at the top stories over on NBC29.com this morning. Coming in at number 1, a program helping people test well water. At number 2, Dry Bar taps into Stanton to tackle alcoholism and support recovery. And then at number 3, we've got a cold front bringing a severe weather risk. That was yesterday. All right, well, the Virginia Department of Health reports the highest number of syphilis cases in the Commonwealth in decades. In the first 4 months of the year, positive tests of the sexually transmitted infection were up more than 20% compared to the same time in 2022. The agency's STD Prevention and Surveillance Director says syphilis is called the great imitator because the signs and symptoms mimic other health conditions. If it reaches stage 2, symptoms can include rash and hair loss. Syphilis can be treated with penicillin. All right, well, the Virginia Household Water Quality Program is working to make sure the water you're using at home is safe. If you have a well, spring, or cistern, it may be time to check your water so you know exactly what you are drinking. The Virginia Cooperative Extension is holding open registration for its Second Chance water testing event. The test will show iron, sodium, lead, and many other levels that could be possibly in your water. Well, this is pretty cool. The Moppintown Film Festival concluded yesterday with a special film about a school in Charlottesville. Color Line of Scrimmage is what it's called, and it's dedicated to the 1956 Burley Bears football team. Not only did the team go undefeated that season, but they didn't allow a single point scored against them, a record that still stands to this day. That film tells the story. And finally this morning in the local beat, the first day of the Major League Baseball draft is over, and as you can see, 3 UVA Cavaliers were drafted. Jake Geloff to the LA Dodgers, Kyle Teal to the Boston Red Sox, and Johnny Farmello to the Seattle Mariners. But as we were mentioning earlier, Farmello has yet to even play for UVA yet, so he'll have to choose between UVA and the Mariners. All right, let's talk about the weather now with Josh.
Yeah, good to be with you this morning.
Yeah, your morning rush debut.
It is, and you know, it's wet out there on those baseball diamonds. Not a good time to play baseball. It's been so soggy lately, but the forecast is calling for us to dry out for a while. It looks like today we'll have a partly sunny sky in the 80s, pushing 90 on Tuesday. But look at that, the key phrase, less humid. So a break in the humidity for a couple of days and overnights, but then it's back to July reality. It'll be hazy, hot, and humid. Next best chance for a scattered shower and storm will be Thursday and Friday, but not total washouts. But I think if there's going to be a storm chance, it's likely going to be Thursday and Friday with a new heat wave on the way.
And some areas saw some rain last night.
Yeah. I think we all got some rainfall, others got more, but that's typical of July, hit and miss downpours. Some areas picked up a month's worth of rain. Like in Fluvanna County, there was a brief flash flood warning on Sunday. We had more than 3 inches of rainfall, and thankfully no reports of serious flooding or damage around the area. So we lucked out with that severe weather aspect on Sunday afternoon.
I'm just going to be thankful that this humidity, we're getting a little bit of a break from it.
A welcome break today and tomorrow especially, but certainly it's more like summertime weather pattern as we go into Thursday and Friday with those pop-up afternoon, evening showers and storms. Some of you will get an inch of rain, while others just a ground dampening.
All right, thank you, Josh. Thank you guys for joining us in the Morning Rush. We'll see you again on NBC29 News at noon. And of course, we're always live on NBC29.com and the News and Storm Team 29 weather apps. Have a great Monday, everybody.